I'm running for governor because, let's just call it what it is. There have been some goalposts moving for about 40 years. People are looking for leadership. They are looking for somebody, some party, to define the future, define it in explicit and specific terms, and then go get it. The last time it was this messy, in the mid to late 70s, the Republican Party ended up being the party that was able to define the future. And the head of that was Ronald Reagan. And it meant that for the next 40 years, up to the present day, the country's politics have been defined by the right. From the John Birch Society to the reforming of the NRA the way it is today, to President Reagan, all the way to Judge Kavanaugh. The Democratic Party in my lifetime has spent too much time playing between the goalposts defined by the conservative movement. This is the next messy moment. Donald Trump does not represent transformation. He represents transition. Transition to a place yet to be defined that one of the two parties will determine eventually, and probably sooner than you think, about what for the next 20 to 40 years it'll mean to be a Democrat, a New Hampshireite, and in our own small way, an American. These are the stakes, and it means that we need to define the future before somebody else does. So we'll talk about campaign finance reform. The Democratic Party says, let's get the dark money out of politics. That and $3 will get you a cup of coffee. Be specific. When you study the issue, it turns out the public financing of elections is the only way to fundamentally change a system that is broken. I get criticized by my Democratic opponent who says that taxpayers shouldn't pay for politicians' campaigns. Who the hell do you think is paying for those campaigns right now? If we grant Mike Pence and the ghost of Ronald Reagan the argument about where the goalposts are set, we will spend the next 20 to 40 years playing the same place that we've planned the last 20 to 40 years. We'll go through all the issues. I'll stay till you kick me out. And at the end of this, you'll see that if we define the future, we will win the future and we will be a better place for it. Thank you very much.